So let's talk about the one thing that caused me to change. The day that I changed. Like, this is like the day that I literally started my weight loss journey. I started losing weight on, boom, this day, boom, got right into it. So I remember it was before my wrestling season started. So it was around, I'm trying to remember the exact date because it was on the 19th, but it was on the 19th of October. It was on the 19th of October, I'm pretty sure. And on that day, I had it, bro. Like, I was getting bullied every day in school. I hated myself. I hated the way I looked. I remember waking up that morning and like going to school and like just giving up on everything. Because I looked at myself in the mirror and I looked at the 240-pound kid and like my face was like disgusted. He was like in disgust, bro, like looking at himself in the mirror, like literal disgust. And I still remember like me waking up in that bed, like pulling the sheets and looking. I always wore like a jacket in bed because I was like too insecure to even look at my own skin or like even sleep shirtless because I didn't like looking at my jelly rolls, my belly fat. I was super insecure about it. And I woke up that day I said, freak, man. I don't want to say the F word, but I was like, I was like, and I had like that dead look in my eyes. Like, he was so depressed, he was so down that like he had nothing to live for. Like, he had food, he had shelter, he had his parents, he had friends, but he never saw it for those things because of the pain that everyone around him caused him the person to be. And I'm like, damn. I woke up that morning. I remember my friend texted me on Snapchat. This is my pre-workout for the gym, by the way. I'm about to hit a chest day. But my friend, he texted me in the morning. He's like, are you going to start coming to wrestling practice? Because like they tried to get me into wrestling practice. They tried to get me into weight loss. He tried to like get me on a diet and stuff. But I was still drinking Mountain Dews. I was still trying to eat whatever my mom cooked, but in like more portions, like 3 plates, 4 plates. Eating Oreos, cookies. My parents were still buying me all this stuff, even though they knew it was turning me even fatter. They were still like buying me like all of this stuff that was just making me worse. So I bought it. What do you mean I bought it? I lost my train of thought because like I'm in the parking lot right now and there's a lot of people like getting out. Because like my gym's like right next to a restaurant or something. Yeah, something like that. And he was like, yo, like, you showing up to wrestling practice today? And this guy would not give up on me. And I said, nah, man, not again. I don't want to go. I don't want to go anymore. He's like, why don't you want to go anymore? I'm like, bro, because I have like nothing to live for anymore. I told him like, man, I don't want to do this anymore. He's like, dude, what's been going on with you? Like, you've been quiet, you've been leaving practice early, you haven't been showing up, you have been skipping school, you've been not talking to anyone, you always hide yourself in your hoodie. Like, what's going on with you? And I'm like, look, man, just leave me alone. I'm gonna block you. On December of the 18th, or December something, I'm gonna do it. I was like, bro, yeah, I'm like gonna do it that day. Just don't talk to me anymore. It's pointless. There's no saving me. Blah, blah, blah. And I can't believe I told this guy all this stuff because being the good friend he was, he went and got help. And then, you know, I thought he wasn't going to tell anyone. And that was stupid of me to say that. I literally told him my like entire suicide plan, basically. Like, how was I going to do it? And then previously in that summer, before I went back to school, I almost did it. But then, like, I wanted to do it, try again, like at the end of the year, to just end it. He wanted to end it, but I feel so much better now. Anyways, he took that information and then took it to the freaking guidance counselor at my school. When they called me to the guidance counselor, bro, I was like, really? This dude really snitched on me, bro. He really snitched. So I was just dumbfounded, completely dumbfounded by this guy and the guidance counselor. She was like, "What's wrong with you? Or, what's wrong? Tell me what's going on with you." And, you know, I didn't even want to like say anything to her. Like, I remember I was in that room and I was so quiet. I didn't even make eye contact with her. I don't even remember what she looks like because I was just looking down the whole time. Because back then I had social anxiety and like I couldn't even look people in the eyes when I was talking to them. I would always talk down and always have my head down and my chin down because I was too scared and insecure to look up at others and make eye contact or look up at people. And it just messed up my mentality, bro. Like, I was messed up back then. So, wasn't even like doing anything. I kept running away from all my problems. And so when I left that guidance counselor, she kind of just ignored it, I guess, and then called my mom. Oh, man. But then, like, my mom didn't even say anything to me, which is weird. I don't think she did call my mom, but they do call your parents and tell it. It's weird, but I guess she kind of, like, nodded it off because she thought I was just looking for attention, but really, I was not looking for attention, bro. I had it that day. And so my mom never said anything about it. And then I was like, after that day, after I left that office, I was like, I just gotta go. Maybe I do have to change my life. Maybe I have to change. I gotta do this. For the best of me, for the better of me. I really have to do this right now. I gotta go and do it and win. And so when I walked out of that office and I went to the school bathroom and washed my face out, I looked at myself in the mirror. I'm like, you know what? I'll go today. And that was the best decision I've ever made in my life, was to go to that practice, was to get into that weight room and start changing my life. You know, and my friend was proud of me because he made sure I went to every practice, and then the whole team kind of like started keeping accountability of me, how they were trying to keep me accountable to start coming to practice every single day. And so I showed up and I did it and I worked hard. And you just got to show up. The first step you take, you'll then take another step. You just got to show up and do it. I don't know. This random like drive inside of me just told myself, hey, I just got to go and do it. I just got to go and do it. I don't want to kill myself anymore. I don't want to run away from my problems anymore. That's what I was telling myself. And it's like, I'm tired of running away. I'm tired of being bullied at school and I want to change. Mentally, but physically though, like low key, I wanted to like lose a lot of weight and build muscle and look skinny. Like I wanted to go through a glow up before I even knew what the word glow up was. So it's crazy, bro. Like, it's gonna be in October this year. It's gonna be 5 years since that day has happened. It happened in 2019. So, you know, people, if you want to lie or you want to spread misinformation that I lied about my weight loss journey, I'm saying it right here in this video. 5 years ago, that was the day I started my weight loss journey. And well, it's still been 4 years, but it will be 5 years soon. And it's crazy because I look back and I can't even like really remember. Like it's not that I was in the present moment. There were things that I remembered, but then it's like I can't remember a lot of things. It wasn't that I wasn't in the present moment. I was so into the process that my life just 10x'd and like everything went by so quickly. Like everything was changing day by day by day. Like every single hour of the day was like a change in my life with weight loss. Like every piece of new information I learned on weight loss was like just my perspective on life just twirled around. That pre-workout is hitting me. It grew, and I grew every single day. That was the day that I realized that I need to change. I need to go out there, and I need to get it done. And I'm glad that that fat kid actually made that decision, because he was really bad at making decisions back then. He sucked at making decisions. But now, I'm here. I'm at the gym. I'm helping you guys start weight loss through your weight loss journeys or after your weight loss journeys, or if you just like to hear my stories. But I'm here at the gym. I'm here to pursue my purpose. I'm here to pursue my passion. And I thank that day for where I am today. Always think the lowest days of your life. Just give it a hug. And you'll be grateful. You'll get there, bro.